Okay, so we have this trough, and this trough is 20 feet long.
There's only one of them that has 0 amount of heads, that's why this parallel is 1/4.
All right, and it's made up of 3 sides that are 1 foot apiece. The only thing we can vary is the angle at which the side walls come in. And our goal is to maximize the volume. Okay, so let's figure out if we can write a volume equation that is our volume function, which is a function of theta. The only thing that we can change. Okay. Okay. So volume as a function of theta is going to be the area of this trapezoid times 20. Okay. Now, before I do that, let's see if we can remember what the area of a trapezoid is going to be.
Okay, number 20 and 21. If they're disjoint, then what are they?
Okay, well, one formula is it's 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times height. All right? Now, that's one way to do that. And I can see base 1 of the bases is going to be 1. But getting at the height and getting at this other one may be tricky. Okay?
Is it acceptable?
I don't know, let's give that, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. So 1/2, base 1 is 1. Now let's see if we can get at base 2. Okay, I want to draw this trapezoid out a little bigger because I want to mark it out. All right, so I'm going to make a really big trapezoid. Here's theta.
We asked him about 20. Okay,
All right. This is 1. This is 1.
Okay, I need 30 because I'm
This distance right here is 1. Hey, Aaron.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
I want to know H.
Yeah. Do you know what's there?
There seems to be a right triangle here.
Remember,
Pardon?
I explained this to you last night.
Okay.
I don't understand.
And it seems with this right triangle, I know a leg
Well, 20,
and
20 21.
an adjacent leg to this angle,
I don't think it's gonna be on the test.
to this angle right here,
You can pull, yeah, pull the chair.
and a hypotenuse. An adjacent and a hypotenuse, that would be a cosine.
Okay.
All right? So let me see if I can, this angle right here is theta minus pi over 2. And since I have an adjacent and a hypotenuse, let's call it cosine. And it is the adjacent leg over the hypotenuse. All right? So it looks like H is cosine of theta minus pi over 2. So I'm going to put that way down at the end. Cosine of theta minus pi over 2.
And then for boy angle,
Yeah, because it,
Right.
because it just says multiples of, it says triplets.
Now, what about this thing? Let's call this little distance here
and then I know how to do 23.
B for like the base of a triangle. Wait, this is also part of a triangle. This is the opposite of this angle. So, so it looks like sine of theta minus pi over 2
It's like the opposite of event. So like
is equal to B over 1.
So they ask you about the probability of getting next 3 degree boys.
Bless you.
So the boys one we figured
All right.
out was like 0.5.
So there's B, but I have 2 of these B's. I have one over here,
Meaning the event happened 3 times instead of times 2.
and I have one over there.
Or to the power of 3. And then to get the common, we just do 1 minus that.
Oh my goodness gracious, they made their job easier. I called this whole angle theta. They didn't call that whole angle theta. They called only this angle theta. Bless you. So this is a theta here, and this distance here is just sine theta. And so this whole distance, the entire distance from there to there,
And then you look.
ends up
Okay,
being
remember the probability that at least
1
one of the next 3
plus
babies is a boy. So you go,
2
okay,
sine
there's only
of
one
theta.
that there's not, so 7/8.
Oh,
Are-
yeah, because all the numbers will be in
Thursday.
That's how I figured it out.
Okay, no.
Because this whole distance
But then
is
you
base
have to
2.
figure out, like, how many else
All right, so let's see if we can clean this up a little bit. This is 1/2 of 2 plus 2 sine theta times cosine theta.
Why is this one multiplied?
And if I multiply that through these two terms, I get 1 plus sine theta times cosine theta.
This decided those are none of the above.
Wait, wouldn't it be cosine theta plus sine theta cosine theta?
Wait,
Well,
22.
we have
Which is,
that.
which is cosine theta plus cosine theta sine theta.
Yep, okay, it's a for sure 20, we're
Alright.
gonna ask that question.
So the cross-sectional area of that
Wait, sorry.
trapezoid ends up being cosine theta plus cosine theta sine theta times 20.
Okay, so the next 3 babies is a boy, so you have to figure out how many outcomes.
Okay.
Yeah, the teacher 23 is.
So now we've got the volume
Wait, you want the
function, it's a function of theta.
Okay, so.
Now we're ready to say,
probability of getting
how do we
a-
maximize that volume?
This is getting a girl. So in order to get that 3
B prime
power,
of theta
is that-
is going to be negative sine theta.
To raise
to the
it
third.
And now we got a
But
product
then you
rule.
want the complement of it, so you do one
First
half
times the derivative of the second
that. Okay, so
plus
remember like in
the second
No.
times the derivative of the first.
Well, when we did like boy-girl examples in class.
And
it was
all
to
of this
the-
is multiplied by
boy or girl, it was to the power of
20.
that number.
Okay.
So we had to do it to the power of 3 because it tells you that.
Negative sine theta plus cosine squared theta
So and the power of
minus sine squared theta.
So point back to the third, you do 1 minus because it's a complement.
Oh.
All of this times 20.
Your mom is sick too. She sounded lovely.
I am going to suggest that I can't do that algebraically.
Yeah. Come on.
So let's go to the calculator. Let's look at the grapher for that and see if we can solve it. All right?
No, it's killing me for
Oh, that's wrong. Where's 25? Oh, wait, okay. So they give you this and this, and they give you this. You just solve for that. Is that it? They give you it.
Oh, those are the ones
Oh.
where the
20
and
20.
20. I can help you with
Oh, yeah.
our 7 babies.
I got this. I
Do you
multiplied this
understand
because this is the
28 and
product rule,
31?
power A
Oh yeah, no,
minus
number
this
7 I
times
can't
that
help you with. He
1
explained that to me and I forgot how to do
Well, let me
it.
And
see.
then you just do like the math and get this.
Who knows point 4 and
This
25?
times this.
What is that?
0.09. So 0.6
Looks like
minus
0.4,
0.5.
New list.
Wait, Anthony, I can help you with your response. I understood all of them.
You did?
Yeah.
Think of it as
Okay, can you help me
plus
explain?
if people
What does the and mean?
I'm having struggles with this new reference.
That one's
The upside down means small.
Manny.
Okay.
Frowny face means multiplication.
there are
And
18 juniors
Mhm.
and 10 seniors. So there's 28 students in the class, right?
Remember
Right
we-
now, Debbie.
Okay,
Wait,
no,
wait,
number
wait.
10.
Oh, at 10.
In a regeneration, we use it for
Okay.
fashion show and
Do you need help with this one too?
I was telling this
There's
sister
28 students in the class.
every
Okay.
time.
So there are 18 juniors. So you're going to put 18 over 28.
Where, how do you find this
I know
one?
how to find that one too.
No,
Time.
you didn't know
No.
how
Yeah, I did. I figured it out
Plus.
last night.
Or, you're doing or,
to
babe.
find it out.
Oh.
And.
Okay,
it's
I think I got it.
6
Okay.
What's the
females of
smallest the
seniors.
angle could be? 0. What's the largest it could be?
Okay.
Pi over,
So I just
pi
drew
over
a
2.
couch. Yeah, I did draw a picture.
Oh, okay.
Plus
From
it's
0.
6 out of
Oh,
28,
oh,
but it's
oh,
6
no,
females and
no.
seniors
I lost it.
because you're already counting the males
Yeah, I
and
got that one. I
females
know.
and juniors.
Well,
No. Hold on.
Right? So yeah, so
I didn't lose it.
24 out of
Come on
28.
back. Come on back.
Oh no.
All right.
Yes, it does.
Well, anyway, let's just finish up using the calculator and we'll call. All right.
No. That's
So-
why I was getting so
Well.
frustrated.
So,
Okay, so junior or senior, that's
There we go. There's our function.
18 over 28.
From 0 to pi over 2.
18
Um,
28.
and we'll go up by 1s. That'll be fine.
Okay.
The volumes, let's go with that and let's see what we have. Okay, our volume is, or I think we need to make our y's a little bit less big. Just a little bit. Let's go from, let's go negative 10 to 10 by 1.
You already have all these numbers. Because that's equal.
Yeah, I need.
Yeah, you found A and B.
Okay,
I
and,
don't know. Yeah, I guess I did.
and there's, okay, so this is V prime. And V prime switches from positive to negative. So the V function was increasing then decreasing. So indeed, at this point,
This one there.
V is maximized. Because V prime goes from positive to negative. Okay, this is 1. It looks like it goes somewhere between 1/4 and 3/4. So let's go ahead and find that. Second, calc.
And then what you're going to do
I want a 0.
with the multiplication,
I want to my first guess to be 1/4,
values together.
and I want my second guess to be 3/4. And I don't care what my guess is.
Because it's
Okay, well, this.
0.235.
Okay, and so we're gonna say that x is equal to 523.
Can we go over just like independent?
Yeah. So independent has to do with like
Okay,
balancing outcomes.
No?
0.524, right?
Like picking a card. With
And
picking a card with
by the way, they say the answer is pi divided by 6.
Okay, just.
Wait, independent.
Now, since they said pi over 6, that means that we should have been able to figure out that thing analytically, but I don't have it in me right now.
That's okay.
All right.
We lost it all.
All right. So pi over 6 is the angle which maximizes the volume. Done. All right. We're gonna call it a day for you.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,